Hi guys, Jessica Shelley here and you are watching Mum on Purpose. So today I have a book review for you guys. Today I'm reviewing Mel Robins' book, The 5-Second Rule. I absolutely love this book, and as usual, I did purchase this book on my Audible app. I love listening to the authors when they speak if possible, and this was no exception. I really love listening to Mel Robins as she read her own book. You know, the authors, sometimes they take liberties, they add their own bits in, they add their own swag here and there, but also she has a real great ability to directly communicate, and my husband loved her, which I thought was so cool as well, because sometimes he's a bit wishy-washy with some of the books that I recommend to him, but I absolutely love this book. So you probably heard the premise of her book, you know, the 5-second rule, not the food falling on the floor 5-second rule, but on the basis of thinking, you know, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And what do you think at the end? Usually it's a launch or lift off, or you're going to take some action. And this is really what this book was based around. So things that I really loved about this book, I loved that it was based around action, especially when you do not feel like it. I don't know about you other intuitives out there. I consider myself quite an intuitive person, and we're kind of taught to really tap into our feelings when it comes to, you know, really following our gut and doing things like that. And sometimes this falls into this perpetuating mess of not getting stuff done and procrastination because we don't feel like it, because we're so used to thinking about our feelings. And sometimes we just don't feel like doing what we should be doing, and we actually should be taking action. And I love that this book is so based around taking action, even if you don't feel like it, even if it sucks. And guess what? It probably is going to suck a lot of the time, you know, when you have to take steps forward into achieving your goals or doing anything or making any progress. So she really hits this nail on the head really great, and it's explained throughout the book, and I love this point. Another thing that I really loved about it is also her idea of reframing things, specifically around anxiety, because a lot of us, you know, tend to feel quite a bit of anxiety about different things. And for me, I get quite anxious a lot of the times. I'm a bit of a stress head. And she spoke about a way of reframing anxiety, you know, using those same emotions and those same things going on with your body to reframe it. And it could be reframed as excitement. You know, you have a lot of the same sensations when you're excited about things. Again, she explains it much better than I do, trying to recap what she said, but that's another thing that I absolutely really loved about her book. Now, one thing, I don't know, I must be broken, because although for me that 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 does work some of the time, I don't know, I can't quite get it. I don't know, it probably comes from habits, and consistency and all that kind of thing, but for me, I just couldn't do it. I just can't do 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and then like get up or do something. It just wasn't working for me. But so important, it led me onto something else which I never would have discovered had I not read this book. So I was having a bit of situation outside with the kiddos. Everything was just going mental, and the kids were all screaming out in the front yard, neighbors all having a good look. And I did a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 hand on the heart, which is like a Maggie Dent is the hand on the heart thing. Maggie Dent's this parenting expert in Australia, and she just says, you know, when you're stressing out with your kids, just put your hand on your heart, take a deep breath. So I did the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 to take that action. And then I thought to myself, okay, what 5 things can I do in the next 5 minutes that can change this situation dramatically? So I immediately started looking for 5 things that I could do right now, which could improve my situation. I looked at the 2 kids that were fighting and I separated them. Then I grabbed my other little one who had fallen over and just absolutely picked her up. I started to get the kids inside, and then when they were inside, I decided to get them some food, and then we all sat down together. And there were the 5 things that I thought, okay, I can take control of this situation. I can do 5 things. It wasn't going to be 5 huge things. It wasn't going to be like, okay, I'm enrolling them in universities right now. It was just 5 little things I could do to take charge of the situation and take action. So that's how the 5-second rule really changed my life, because I use this all the time now. I apply it all the time, especially when I'm feeling overwhelmed. what 5 things can I do in the next 5 minutes that can dramatically improve this situation here, or what is going on, or can improve my productivity, or what 5 things can I do right now? Like sometimes when I'm laying down in bed and I'm like, oh my God, I should be getting up, I'm so tired. I'm like, okay, well, what 5 things could improve my situation right now? I could actually get out of bed, then I could make myself some tea, I have a big glass of water, I could start moving about and splash some water on my face. So that's how I've kind of used it, incorporated it into how my brain works. For some reason, I must be broken. The 5-second rule didn't work the same way, but it did, if that makes sense. So I hope you guys found this review really useful. I so recommend this book. It is just full of nuggets along the way, and you'll get a massive kick up the bum. And I found I got a lot done while I was listening to this audio. Like I was following the clothes and getting heaps of stuff done, because it's so action orientated. You just have to do something. So I really hope that you enjoy it. Purchase it however you like. I don't get any sponsorships about any of my book reviews or anything like that. So I just love it, and I think that you will find something really useful from it. So that's it from me, and I'll speak to you guys next time.